You may have heard people refer to me as the big bad wolf, which, as you can imagine, isn't a very pleasant nickname to have. It all started one day when I was cleaning up the garbage that some people had left behind. You see, they come to the forest and have a wonderful time, and then they just leave a huge mess. The forest is my home, and I care about making it nice. Then I heard footsteps, so I leapt behind a tree because I know that sometimes people can get scared when they see me, even though really, I'm a nice guy. I saw a girl coming down the trail holding a basket. She looked suspicious to me because she was dressed in a strange red cape and she had her head covered as if she didn't want anyone to recognize her. She started picking flowers right from my own flower bed and trampling all over the little trees that I had just planted. To make it worse, she ate a chocolate bar and threw the wrapper on the ground. Naturally, I came out and I asked her nicely as I could to stop and to be more careful. But she gave me this long sob story about her grandmother wasn't well and she was going to visit her and wanted to bring her flowers and a basket of goodies, so I let it go. Well, as it turns out, I remembered that I knew this girl's granny. She's an old friend of mine. I sped over there and talked to her about her granddaughter's behavior, and together we decided that we would teach Little Red Riding Hood a lesson. Granny hid under the bed, and I dressed up in her nightgown. I was just going to give her a little scare, but as soon as she came into the room, she said something very nasty about my big ears. I've always been a bit sensitive about my big ears because the other wolves used to make fun of me when I was a cub, but I tried to make the best of it, telling her that my big ears were better for hearing her with. Then she made a real insulting remark about my bulging eyes. This was harder for me to blow off because she sounded so mean. Still, I make it my policy to turn the other cheek. So I told her my big eyes helped me to see her better. Then you won't believe it, but she insulted my big teeth, and that really got to me. I've never been very confident about my looks, and she was just tearing me apart. I should have had better control, but I leaped from the bed and I growled that my teeth were going to eat her. Now, come on. I was never going to eat her or do her any harm. I would never. But Little Red Riding Hood started freaking out, screaming, and running around the house. I tried to catch her so I could tell her that it was all a joke, but the woodsman who lives nearby must have already heard her. All of a sudden the door came crashing open, and there he stood with his axe. I knew that I was in big trouble, and I didn't have time to explain the situation to him, so I just flew out the window, the open window, and ran home to the forest. I've had to remain in hiding ever since. Everyone is out to get me. They think I'm a horrible, evil, bloodthirsty wolf. There are terrible rumors going around the forest about me. None of my friends will even talk to me anymore. I'm so broke up about it. I heard that poor little Granny has been very disoriented and confused lately, so she can't even corroborate my story. I don't know what to do. My whole life is ruined.